What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eye Bright, also known as PT. You don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead Season 11 and the first 8 episodes. Obviously, spoiler warning for the first 8 episodes of The Walking Dead, but all the shows, all the comics, everything related to that, spoiler warning. Now, I have to say I've enjoyed the first 8 episodes, and if you know this channel, you know that I talk about what I like, what I don't like, things to make you go, things that make you scratch your head, discuss, speculate. We love talking about all those things, and if you love the Walking Dead universe, guys, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily Walking Dead videos. Well, the first episode started with some sleepy walkers, some lurkers, and we saw them before, but very minimally over time. I believe one was a walker that bit Herschel's leg at the prison, but our group came back with some food and some MREs, and they blew through those very quickly. The other thing I've noticed is that we have so many cast members, and we got even more cast members, and then they were killed off. But everybody in this picture right here is still alive, if Alden is still alive. That was kind of left open-ended. It was one of those things where you're like, okay, everybody got a little bit of a story, and Alden was left like, is he alive? It was season 11, episode 3. Hopefully he makes it, but we don't know. Carol had her different parts. She had to take out a horse to feed the community. She's always had to do the tough things, and I love that about her. Melissa McBride does a great job on the show. Can't wait for her Carol and Daryl spin-off show. It's going to be bittersweet because the main show is going to be done, but Carol and Daryl have not really had much of an interaction at all in the first 8 episodes. Are they saving that for their spin-off? It's been more Carol and Aaron. Carol and Rosita and Magna and Connie and other stuff like that, or Kelly, I should say. Carol has not really talked with Daryl, her Pookie, and it's been weird. Carol has had more dialogue with Aaron and Rosita and Magna and Kelly than Daryl. So I'll have to see if that explores more and more of that in the second and third parts, but they went underground, and there was a lot of speculation here. There was a lot of trailers highlighting this and what was going to happen. The first 2 episodes were continuation episodes. The Negan stuff was pretty cool. Negan to me is really essential for the first 8 episodes, and imagine if Negan wasn't there. It'd be pretty boring. And what would we have with Maggie? Maggie, Negan, the dynamic there is pretty eye-opening. It's pretty cool to see Negan's point of view, Maggie's point of view, which side are you on, and it's pretty good writing. It's pretty obvious, the writing, the Negan-Maggie dynamic. It's not going to be a romance. They're not going to get together. They're not going to have one night of passion, because that would be weird. The Walking Dead fans do not want to see that. I do like that the kids are getting more and more screen time, especially Judith, becoming more of a leader with Gracie, RJ, Herschel. I wonder if they're going to do something with Judith being the future of the franchise. People thought it was going to be Carl, but season 8 happened and no more Carl. Judith is a big part of the future of the franchise if they want to go down that road, even in the second and third parts. Judith Grimes is really a focal point if they want to do that, and I personally hope they do. It's really cool to see the kids, being a glimpse into the future of The Walking Dead and their parents. It's just pretty cool to see in my eyes. Father Gabriel, pretty cool. He's still around. People are still waiting for his comic book death. I just don't think it's going to happen, guys. I know a lot of people are like, when is his water tower death going to happen? Does it happen at the Meridian? I just don't see that happening. Father Gabriel is essential for the remaining second and third parts, in my opinion. Rosita, his love interest, to me doesn't really make sense, them together, but Rosita got more screen time. I love the part with her and Judith. Bonding, connecting, showing that she still is very much a badass character. They definitely have some woman empowerment moments. I'm not hating on it. It's just evident what they're doing with the groups of women and people going out. And there's been emphasis on a lot of episodes. And again, I'm not hating on it. It's just clearly evident what they're doing. And I love all these characters, so it's good to see more of characters like Rosita get more screen time, which is good. Now for the Reapers, right? There was all this buildup. They're going to be a formidable group, and they're going to do this, and they're going to do that. And there's all these theories and speculation and rumors and, breakdowns. Is it going to connect with Fear the Walking Dead? With the masks? Are we going to have a traitor with C. Thomas Howell's character? None of those happen, and that's okay. But what's not okay is Oceanside. Where have they been? They haven't even been mentioned. They're like, we gotta go get food. Well, hello, Oceanside. That's probably where Luke is. We haven't seen him, and there's been a lot of questions with filming where characters are. He's probably at Oceanside, I'm guessing. Now back to the Reapers. Remember the trailer? And people were like, dog got killed. I saw this, I saw that. Nope, didn't happen. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see dog get killed, so he's very much alive. And be careful what you read and you see, and all these people spreading all this crap around. It's just going to be so much more, especially with the speculation on the second and third parts. What's going to happen with Dog, Daryl, Leah, and then Pope. More like Nope. He was given some episodes. The character development was there, but then he was killed off. But more on that at the end of the video. Let's talk about the Commonwealth, right? The Commonwealth to me has been some of the best parts. I do love to see the Easter eggs, callbacks, connections, stuff from the comic. Now, there had to be changes, that's for sure, especially with Yumiko. And we only have 16 episodes left, guys. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. I want more of a Mercer story. I want more of a connection with him and Princess, Eugene and Stephanie, Yumiko and her brother, the Miltons. It's just going to be used up pretty quickly, and I just hope it's not rushed. It may be rushed, I just don't want it to feel that way. I do like to see where they're going, and I'm excited for the final 16 episodes. The Commonwealth looks good. This is at the studio where they filmed the prison and a bunch of different things. The Yumiko stuff I'm fine with. I don't mind Yumiko taking the place of Michonne. It's perfectly fine in my eyes. Now, Yumiko has a brother where Michonne had a daughter. People were talking about how are they going to do this for the comic and the show, but we all know that the show is the show and the comic is the comic. Now we're going to see Tommy most likely turn into a surgeon again and save the day for Ezekiel, is my opinion and theory. But as for Lance, what's his play here? What's his angle? Is he trying to overthrow Pamela Milton, or is he just doing orders for Pamela Milton? Why would he have Eugene save the day with Sebastian Milton if he's trying to do the order of Pamela Milton? That doesn't make sense. So something's up with Lance, and I hope it's awesome, rewarding, and epic, and really setting a connection up with the Civic Republic. Now we got to talk about Stephanie. This is not the real Stephanie. This is not the woman that Eugene talked to on the radio. So what's up with that? What's up with that? What's going on with her? Why are they doing this? Tune in for more. This guy is Sebastian Milton. He's a punk, and that's the way he's supposed to be. So we've really met everybody from the comics except his mother, Pamela Milton. More of that in the second part. This is the real Stephanie. Margot Bingham is the woman here. She was the voice on the radio. You can look at the casting of that voice. It was her. This is that actress. So it's the real Stephanie. What's going on here? As for Daryl and Leah, Carver, love triangle. Is it a love triangle with Eugene? Is Eugene going to be a pimp with the two Stephanies? Is Daryl going to be with Leah? Is Leah going to get killed off in the second part? How's it going to go down with Carver and Elijah, Leah, Daryl? Pope's gone. So what's going to happen with the Reapers now? The Reapers are still around. They're going to be killed off in 1109. And then you're like, oop, see you, Leah. You were in season 10C, the extra episodes with Daryl and Leah coming back around again in season 11, which is kind of cool. But was the whole thing, the first 8 episodes, the origin story of Leah? The villainous Leah being born here? Is she a villain? Is she just looking after her people? If she's going against Daryl, she's a villain. As for Connie, we got to see her in the first 8 episodes, which was great. And the Virgil Connie thing was a good horror episode. I wish we had more of these over the course of 11 seasons. The feral people, remember all the theories that people are like, they're CRM subjects, and it's just crazy what people come up with. And it's all good for theories and speculation, but it's kind of tough when people are doing it for views. But ultimately, Michonne told me what? What did she tell you? Where is she? Where is Michonne? I'm asking that too. But they talked about Michonne twice in the first 8 episodes, building up, building it up, building it up, and that's what they do on The Walking Dead. They love to build it up, but the payoff has been pretty weak over the course of the series. Not just season 11, over the course of the 11 seasons. But not everything. Some things are great, like this. The reunion of Connie and Kelly was really good, and I'm glad it happened in the first 8 episodes. I want to see this with Michonne and Rick and Judith. I don't know if it's going to happen on the main show, but we love our reunions. They love to have the group together, split them up, together, split them up. It's just what they love to do. And they love to stretch it out. Stretch it out. Now, as for the finale, well, the first third finale, not the series finale, luckily. This is how it ended, with these exploding arrow bolt rocket things coming at us. Leah's running the Reapers. Daryl was joining Maggie, Negan, Elijah. Father Gabriel was in the tower at the Meridian, taking out fools. And yeah, so Leah is the villain now. Leah is running the Reapers. And how's it going to go down? Who's going to take out Leah? Is Daryl going to be forced to take out Leah? Maybe. I don't think Leah's going to live, but what is Maggie going to do? Negan, Elijah, Father Gabriel. You know, is the group going to get back to Alexandria and then the Reapers come after them? I'm guessing, right? As for the Whisperer tactics, it's awesome to see that. It's pretty cool that Negan taught Maggie and they were working together, and it was pretty great. So I wonder if the Whisperer tactics are going to be used again if we have to fight the Civic Republic, and or something goes down with the Commonwealth and the Civic Republic. We revert back to what the group learned from the Whisperers and really everybody over time. It would be really cool to see the callbacks, because we do have things like callbacks, connections, Easter eggs, and it's the final season. They love to do that in shows. Like, let's wrap it up, but remember where we came from. It's a callback to all 11 seasons, or the previous 10 seasons. But overall, it's a decent start. It could be better in some ways. It could be far worse in some ways too. But the first 8 episodes are done in the books on AMC and AMC Plus. The Walking Dead returns February 20th, 2022 on AMC. But let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Support the PT channel any way that you can. Stay safe. And as always, tell them Daryl.